Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and the subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out at all. So let me get this right. So you have this guy right here, YFN LUCCI. He went out of his way to go to jail. Now he wants to come out. I can't figure that out. What is he doing? Is he just just want to waste taxpayers' money or something like that? I can't figure it out. You're gonna go out of your way to go to jail just to get arrested, and now you want to come back out. That's crazy. But that's what happened. That's what's going on. So basically, YFN LUCCI is basically, his life is kind of over in a sense. Not 100%, but maybe 80% ruined, because basically what's going to end up happening, he went above and beyond. He went out of his way to go behind the bars, and now he don't want to go do his time. But unfortunately, he's going to have to do that 20 years. He's going to have to do that 20 years. It's a terrible thing, but it could have been worse. It could have been longer. But he's going to have to do that 20 years. He's going to have to. I believe he's 32 years old right now. So when he's 52, if he stays a good boy for the next 20 years, he probably could put this behind him. But until he turns 52 years old, he's basically, his life is like on pause a little in a sense. Not fully paused, but it's turned down. It's turned down a lot. So what's going to happen now? At least what I think is going to happen now. What's going to happen now? Let me see what's going to happen for him now. He's basically going to come out of jail, and from there, a few months is going to go by. A few months is going to go, well, maybe a few weeks. A few weeks is going to go by. A few weeks will go by. And then after that, he's going to start feeling comfortable again. So he's going to have to he's going to have to for certain. He's going to have to leave Atlanta. He can't stay in Atlanta anymore. Unfortunately, he's no longer going to feel comfortable in his hometown anymore, his home state anymore. It's a terrible thing. So he went above and beyond to ruin his life. Now he wants to get out to be free, but he can't be free. He could be free physically, but he can't be free mentally, because he's going to know that they're going to be individuals out there who maybe are going to try to, get him. And he's going to know, and they're going to know that he's not allowed to carry any weapons. He's not allowed to be around any felons. He's not even allowed to even be around weapons. I don't even believe he's even able to have security with weapons. I could be wrong, or I could be right. Say he does have security, and security are able to protect him, with weapons. He has to probably be home by probably 8 o'clock, 7:30, maybe 9 o'clock the latest. So how is he gonna make his money? I guess he can make money from doing early shows, 1 in the evening, 11 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning shows. I guess you could do those, but those are not that popular. Those hours are not popular. Maybe he could do 5 o'clock shows, but I don't believe he's going to be able to make enough money to pay all those security officers and take care of himself at the same time. Keep in mind, he has to be home probably by 8 o'clock. And think about that. He's 32 years old, grown man. There's nothing worse than telling a grown man what to do, especially a successful millionaire. Imagine that. I'm a millionaire and I have to be home by 8 o'clock. Whoa. So you trying to tell me that homeless man is living better than him now? Homeless man's party till 3 in the morning. That's crazy. So basically he went out his way to have a homeless man start living better than him. For at least for the next 20 years. That's crazy. There's nothing worse than a grown man being told what to do. Imagine that. 20 years? You have to be a good boy for 20 years? What's the chance of that happening? 20 years is a long time. He has to be a good boy. If someone attacks him, and I don't believe he can even defend himself, what do I know? Not with a weapon, he can't. He get additional time on top of that 20 years. So he went above and beyond to ruin his life. I wonder why these rappers are doing that. They're rich. Or maybe being rich is maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know. Is it a bad thing? Is it a dangerous thing being rich?
And the only thing that's about to happen.
I don't believe he wants to do it unless he wants to do it. Maybe he just wants to be home by 7 o'clock every day. 8 o'clock, 9 the latest. Those are normally the hours when a young man like himself want to be out there partying and having fun. Having fun. You know, I guess he could bring the party to him, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same. He's not allowed to be around any criminals. I believe a lot of his friends are probably criminals. So he's not allowed to be around his friends anymore. So he's gonna have to get a brand new set of friends. Will he be able to trust them? He went out of his way to ruin his life. That's crazy. I wonder why he did that. Was he not happy with the money? Is that what it is, or is it something else? I don't know what it is, but I know until now, in the next 20 years, it's a long time, he's gonna have to be a good boy. Real good boy. Because as you can see, he don't want to go back behind the bars. He don't want to stay behind there right now. He want to get out. He went out of his way to go away. Now he wants to come out. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Let's see what happens. But he's gonna have to leave his own state, his own city, his own community. Just because he wants to be a tough guy. Hopefully when he comes out, you know, he can talk to kids about the consequences of being a tough guy. You know, it's a terrible thing. You know, it's a terrible thing when, you know, you have to, a next man tell you to take your clothes off and you have no choice but to do it. It's a terrible life to live. I hope he comes out and tell the kids about what really goes on behind the bars. But I wonder why he went out of his way to try to go behind the bars, and now he's coming back out, and now he wants to come back out just to be home by 7 o'clock. He has to be home before the sun go down. That's unbelievable. There's nothing worse than telling a grown man what to do. I don't see Lucci doing this. I don't see him being a good boy for 20 years. No way. No way. That's crazy. He has to wait till he turns 52 years old, 53 years old, before he can start living like a normal person. He'd be like 13 years away from retirement. Unbelievable. Retirement age is 65. So basically, he has to kind of stay inside until it's almost time for him to retire. That's crazy. But that's what happens when you try and be a tough guy. Hope he comes out and tell the kids. You know? Till next time, guys, tell a friend, tell a friend. As you can see, crime don't pay. You know, the only good thing, it could have been worse. Till next time, tell a friend, F-Service TV.